Hey air signs, my name is Melanie and welcome to Soul Tribe Tarot. I'm here to do your weekly reading for February 11th through the 17th. I'm sorry it's a day late. I was sick over the weekend, so I'm a little late getting these out. Also, I am going to be going live here shortly, probably within the next week or so. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure that you click on that notification bell so that way you're notified when I do go live and also when I post the weekly and monthly videos. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on for you guys this week. I'm going to start with the sign of Gemini. And also, if we have any time stampers out there, that would be fantastic if you could do that for me. I would really appreciate it. And go ahead and stay till the end. I'm going to pull a couple of love cards for you guys too. So let's get started. All right, Gemini. What have we got going for Gemini for the week of February 11th through the 17th? Gemini. Okay, Gemini. What we got for Gemini? That one. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we got going on here. All right, first we're starting with the Empress. So this is very much, you know, kind of being in charge of your world and, you know, nurturing and mothering and loving, creating, very creative energy with the Empress. You've also got the Nine of Wands and the Four of Swords. So this kind of makes me wonder if you've been, you know, if there's something that you've been working on, something that you've been trying to get off the ground, like I said, create as well. You know, it's been a little slow going and you've kind of had to, you know, fight some battles and things like that. You're very much, you know, having to be a little defensive, but I think that you've kind of gotten to a point of frustration with it to where you're, you know, this Four of Swords, you're kind of just sitting there doing nothing. It's not, you know, that's not the best thing to do, because when you're doing that, you're Nine of Swords, you're getting in your head, you know, you're feeding into the fear of, you know, am I good enough? Can I do this? Is this really what I want to do as well? I feel like that's important for somebody. You know, what is it that you're fighting for? What is it that you were fighting for to begin with? You know, what is this thing that you're wanting to create? What is this thing that you're wanting to get off the ground? You know, and if it's something that you truly want, then you need to go after it. You need to take the steps and make it happen. You've also got here the Four of Wands, which is security and stability. So you're going to be able to create this. It's here. It's here for you. Also with the Page of Swords, you know, you've got to be truthful with yourself. You've got to be real with yourself. This is here. It's sitting here. It's waiting for you to grab. You have what it takes to make it happen. You just have to get out of your head. You actually have to get up and do it. You've got to make it happen. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Moon. So this is definitely exploring that shadow side, exploring the fear that you have. Yes, it's dark. Yes, you don't know what's going on. Yes, you can't see everything, but that's okay. You've got to have faith. You've got to trust that you're going to make it through, because at the end of the day, you got this waiting for you. You know, nothing wrong with that. That's the ultimate in security and stability. And, you know, you gotta try to get out of your head. Try to get rid of that negative self-talk. That, you know, don't downgrade yourself like that. So, yeah, Gemini. All right, hang in there. You get through this. There's some crazy energy going on this week. I don't know if you guys have been feeling that or not. I know there's like some crazy Mars transits happening, and what is it? Uranus is transiting too, and there's conjunctions and all this stuff. So it's energy's a little nutso. By the end of the week, it should be better, but we'll see. So, all right, let's see what we got going on for Libra. Actually, those are not your cards. Libra, need to focus. Libra, what do we have for Libra for the week of February 11th through the 17th? Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, Libra. Libra. This is going to be a big week for you guys. Libra. Okay, both of those wanted to come out. All right. Okay, Libra. You ready? Okay, so I'm just going to put these two out here out front right now, but don't get scared. Don't get scared. You've got Death and the Tower. Dun, dun, dun. It's not a bad thing. This is actually a really good thing, okay? And here's why. So the Tower comes in, things go crash, lightning strikes, and all of a sudden everything is just different and it's changed. And there's been this major earthquake, this major shakeup that's happened. And Death comes in and completely wipes the slate clean. It's a brand new start. Everything has had to have been shaken up in order to clear everything out. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's a brand new beginning. So yeah, it might suck a little bit for a minute, you know, but you've got the Three of Cups here, which is celebration. It's, you know, spending time with friends and being with, you know, family and having a good time. Now, I am seeing, though, for those of you that are in relationships that are not healthy, stable, solid relationships, okay? I'm going to put that disclaimer out there because I always say this. The Three of Cups, a lot of readers see it as a third-party situation automatically, and they call a cheater. I do not see that card this way, especially like if you look at this one, does that indicate cheating to you whatsoever? No. She's happy. She's standing on her own. She's got a bunch of cups. She's full of joy and emotion, and she's happy. She's having a good time, you know? It doesn't indicate cheating. However, you have the Seven of Swords, which is actually right underneath the Three of Cups. So, and the Seven of Swords, he's the thief. So, to me, this could indicate somebody has been cheating. You could be finding out about this. This could be that Tower moment. And because you found out about this, you kicked their ass out. And it's time to start over on your own and be your own person. Four of Swords. You know, there's a waiting time. There's a waiting period. But the Knight of Swords is here as well. So maybe this is something that you've been wondering for a while. Maybe this is something that, you know, you've been suspecting for a while. You're going to get a message. You're going to get some truth. You're going to get something coming in saying, listen, this is the situation. This is what's going on. You're finally going to get the truth. So even if this is something that's happened in the past to you, you could be getting some sort of truth or clarity this week regarding that situation. So you've also got the Two of Wands here. And, you know, the Two of Wands is standing on your own, setting your intentions, and putting that out into the universe, you know, getting that energy out. This is what I want. These are the things that I want to manifest. This is what I want for myself. These are the kinds of, you know, people and energies and things that I want in my life, and putting it out there. So that way, you know, Three of Wands, your ships are coming back in. The things that you have put out, the intentions that you've put out, the energy that you've put out, the signals that you've put out, they're coming back in. So it's just a matter of stand on your own, stand in your truth, don't deal with the bullshit. And if somebody's doing you wrong like that, it's time to let them go. Just let them go. You know, let them go off with whoever it is that they want to be with, and that'll be fine. I don't really see this as a job situation, mainly because there's no pentacles here. It doesn't feel like that. So, you know, if this is not, like I said, if you're in a healthy, solid, stable relationship, this is not for you. This could be energy around you. This could be happening to somebody that you know. If you were single and maybe you just met somebody, they may not be who they said that they were. So just a little warning there. But there's definitely Scorpio here. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they may not be who you think that they are. You know, especially this guy. Like, he is like super, super shady. We don't like super shady. So, Libra, hang in there. You'll be okay. Let me know if this resonates, okay? And hold on, I'll pull you guys some love cards and we'll kind of see what the advice is for that, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Aquarius now. I'll give the deck a good shuffle because that was heavy. Okay. All right, Aquarius. What have we got for Aquarius? Aquarius, week of February 11th through the 17th. Aquarius, what have we got for Aquarius? Aquarius. That one. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Alright, February 11th through the 17th. Got one more card, please. That one right there. Alright. Well, Aquarius, your reading is actually quite similar to Gemini. As a matter of fact, you got the Gemini card too. You got the Lovers. So, are you dealing with Let's try that one more time. Are you dealing with a Gemini? It's been a long day. So you also have the Empress and the Devil. So it looks like, you know, it's like there's this, I feel like this is like some sort of a temptation of some kind. Like you've got some sort of, because you have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands with the Lovers, he is like, and I'm saying he, it's not gender specific, but I'm just going to go with he because it's a he in the card right now. But he's like super sexy and sensual and passionate, and he comes in and he's like, yeah, baby, blah, 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 you know, and he can charm the pants right off of you. And then he's gone. Just as quick as he came in, he's gone. So it's like, I feel like this is something that's kind of been a back and forth for a while. And, you know, this Devil, he's right above this Knight. It's all about temptation. It's all about, you know, he is the ultimate temptation, you know? But you got a decision to make. And you can't keep letting this happen. It's the Two of Swords. She's just sitting there like, okay, sure, come on. Yeah, all right, sure. You know? And you gotta, these two, Lovers is sitting right on top of the Two of Swords. These are both choice cards. These are both decision cards. So a choice needs to be made and a decision needs to be made. Now, if this is not about love, if this is not about somebody who's, you know, very much in and out, you know, think about other areas of your life. Is there something that you have an unhealthy attraction to or an unhealthy pattern with? You know, are you spending too much money? Are you, you know, not eating the best that you could be? Or you start a diet and then the next day you have your cheat meal, and then the day after that you have your cheat meal. Trust me, no judgment here, promise. But a decision needs to be made to stop this pattern of this behavior, of whatever that is. You know, you got the Queen of Swords. This is you. This is about stepping into your own power. This is about becoming, you know, who you truly are and who you're supposed to be. You know, it's cutting through the crap and saying, I'm not doing this anymore. You know, this pattern, this whole thing, it's gone on too long. We've done this too long. You know, this could even be like if you're in a relationship and there's something that like you and your partner, you just keep butting heads about and you can't seem to get past it. You know, it may be time to have a conversation with each other and just be like, listen, I literally cannot do this anymore. We've got to figure this out. Like, there's a choice needs to be made. Do we continue, you know, not seeing eye to eye on this, or do we make a compromise and try to get on the same page with each other, hear each other out, you know? But it's definitely time for you to you got to speak your truth and let them know this behavior is not okay. You know, is there somebody that's in your life that, you know, is having an issue with addiction? You know, addicted to sex or drugs or alcohol or shopping or exercising or food. You know, there's so many things that can become a very unhealthy thing very quickly. You know, and it's time to really stand up and be like, hey, you know, we need to talk. We need to talk about this. You know, you've got also the bottom of the deck, you've got the Nine of Wands, where it's like a feeling of defeat, you know, is kind of where you're at right now with this. So you've got to embody that, you know, that thing where you are the Queen of the Queen of Swords, where, you know, you can be sharp and you can be stern and you can be truthful, but in the same breath, you also need to be the Empress, who is very loving and, you know, nurturing and, you know, earthy and grounded. And, you know, she's mother. She is the mother. So it may be that you need to show more love than, you know, anger. Or you need to show that, you know, you're there and you're supportive, and that, you know, if they need someone to talk to, if they need a shoulder to cry on, you're there for them. You're not going to judge them. You're not going to try and give unsolicited advice until they've asked for it. You know, just being there. And, you know, a hug does wonders for people, you know. You know, it's that human contact, and we all need that as much as possible. So, you know, go give out free hugs. You know, that's always welcome. So, Aquarius. All right, let me know what happens with that, please. And if, you know, somebody's really in trouble, please do what you can. Contact the right people. Get them help. You know, it can be a very serious thing. So please, you know, just make sure that you call the proper, you know, people that have the, you know, what word am I looking for? The, you know, the know-how in order to help certain people in certain situations. Okay. All right. Let's switch gears and talk about love. So I'm going to get a card pulled for each of you. And from each of these decks, I'm using the Romance Angels deck and also the Whispers of Love deck. That one wanted to come out. So we're going to see if this is a bonus message. All right, let's see what we got for my Geminis. Geminis in love. Week of February 11th through the 17th. Gemini. What have we got for Geminis? Nope, not that one. Gemini. That one right there. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra? That one. Aquarius. All right. And let's take one of these. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Oop. Gemini. And Libra. And Aquarius. Okay, guys, let's see what we got. Okay, Gemini, children. Your love life is being affected by children. And then you also have express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Pretty cool. Okay, so to me, what this says is that, you know, well, I mean, it's Valentine's this week. You know, if you are partnered, if there is somebody out there that you wish you were partnered to, perhaps it's time to kind of embody a more childlike sense or aura about you, and, you know, get them something small and silly. It could make all the difference. You never know. Especially if you put some thought into it. Try to be romantic. Try to be, you know, playful with it. It could be that, you know, you possibly, maybe you've met somebody with children. Maybe you're a single parent, you know, and it's hard to find time, you know, especially if you're trying to date and maybe that person's not quite, you know, or is getting a little impatient, we'll say. Maybe just a small little something, you know, may put them at ease. So, you know, be generous, be playful, be silly, have fun, show love. That's your advice, Gemini. All right, my Libras. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Interesting. So, working on healing this week. That's important. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So, perhaps you are finally at a place where you've been able to heal. You've been able to let go of things from the past, and now you're able to openly express love towards somebody, and that you are finally open to receive love from somebody. You know, it's definitely a time to be open, you know, and if you're not quite there yet, keep working or start working. You know, we are not defined by the people who raised us. We define ourselves. So make sure that you keep that in mind, because, you know, just because somebody is your family member, if they're a toxic person, they're a toxic person. It doesn't change the fact that they suck, just because they're related to you, just because they're your, you know, mother, father, grandparent, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, you know, third cousin twice removed, whatever they are. You know, even friends, you know, a lot of times we consider our friends our family, and maybe they're not always the best person for you, you know. Maybe it has to do with your in-laws. They're always a lot of fun to deal with. But maybe it's time to take a chance, you know, like it says, take a chance on love, and either try to, you know, really understand the root of those issues and of those hurts, and where the, you know, where they came from. You know, like I personally have been going through this for the past couple of years. You know, I came to some realizations about who my parents truly are, and, you know, the things that they went through, which has kind of, their experiences have defined, you know, who they are and the parents that they ended up being. And the cool thing is that, you know, we, you know, yes, we were raised a certain way, and yes, you know, the way that our parents spoke to us put those ideas in our heads, but you have the ability to change it. You have the ability to say, you know what, that's not who I am. I'm not my mother. I'm not my father. I am my own person and I make my own decisions. And, you know, this is how I'm going to be moving forward because this is truer to who I truly am. So take a chance, love yourself, break free of anything that is toxic or anything that you've been holding on to from the past, you know, especially related to, you know, family and upbringing and, you know, things like that. It's time to kind of try to start the healing process on that and get moving on it. And if you've been doing the work and it's hard and it sucks, I know. I've been there. I'm still there every day. You know, every day we learn something new and we heal just a little bit more. So, you know, if you've been putting in the work, you're finally open to receive, and that's coming at you, you know? So, awesome, Libra. Pretty cool. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. We've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Woohoo! I like it. You've also got miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So that's a lot of fun too. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to take a drink real quick. Coffee. Got a cold monkey mug. Okay, so Aquarius. It looks like there's going to be this like gift dropped from the sky, and inside is this like passionate, hot, sexy thing inside. And that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I wish I was an Aquarius this week. So, but yeah, just make sure that you're not, what can I say about this? How do I say this? You know, just, if you're into one night stands and you're single and, you know, all of that, it's a good week for that. Just saying, that's what this is saying to me. It also looks like if you are in a relationship, it looks like something is going to happen. You know, like something that maybe like you and your partner have been waiting on. Looks like it's going to come back, and there's this spark that's going to happen, and the passion's going to get reignited, and it's like the angels are singing, and everything is going to be all right in your world. So yeah, looks good, Aquarius. Let me know what happens. You guys got a bonus message. So you got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith in yourself. That is my best advice that I can give you. That is what I feel that this is talking about. Have faith in yourself. Trust yourself. Your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. So just trust. Have faith. And everything will be okay. So, all right, guys. Again, like I said, let me know how this resonates. If you liked it, like it. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.